This episode is brought to you by The Guarantors. Chasing down residents who don't pay their rent is taxing enough. Did you know you could offset the risk of renter default? Meet The Guarantors. They'll requalify your applicants and insure their rent. If the resident doesn't pay, you still get paid. Visit theguarantors.com/multifamily today. Before we dive into the Multifamily Collective today, I wanted just to give a shout out to Paul Rhodes, Mar Sharp, Chris Caramanica. I had an opportunity to meet with him yesterday while I was in Atlanta. They are in town for the Assembly of Delegates, and it was just an absolute pleasure to sit in a room with them and talk about podcasting, talk about content creation, talk about some of the dreams and aspirations for Multifamily Media Network. And it brings me to the topic of today's conversation, and that is this: don't compete with people who are obsessed. If you compete with people who live, breathe, and are just downright, unbelievably, and overarchingly obsessed with what they do, more than likely you're going to lose that game. More than likely you're going to use that game. I think about the Kobe Bryants of the world, the Michael Jordans of the world, people who are just in the sports world who are just at the top of their game, and they always are, because they put in the work, they put in the reps, they're consistently and constantly improving. They never act for a second like they are perfect or like they have made it. They are constantly putting effort into their craft and into what they do. They're doing the reps. They're waking up every day at 4 o'clock in the morning to do the things, or 5 o'clock in the morning to do the things that are necessary to make sure that they show up as beneficial presence in the world, to make sure that they show up and they can give all to their craft, that they are a good steward of their craft, and they are serving what really is a higher purpose in the way of being in service to other people out in the industry, in this case, in the multifamily space, in this case. So my encouragement to you today is be that person that is obsessed with what you do, and do it in a way that no one else can compete with you. Do the reps, get up earlier, stay up later, but be intentional about how you use those hours. Don't just get up for the sake of getting up early, and don't go to bed late for the sake of being in bed later. Put down the phone, get off TikTok, get off Instagram, get off of all social media, and really put some time and some effort and some reps into what you want to be good at. And you will become obsessed, and you will become impossible to compete with. Take care. We'll talk to you again soon.